You brought up the overthinking and the anxiety. That's probably some of the bigger rocks that athletes have to push or overcome. How do they do that? What are your advice as far as dealing with the overthinking and the performance anxiety and so on and so forth?
Yeah, once again, it goes back to the awareness piece. We have to look at where exactly is it coming from? Are there scouts there and that's making you worried? Or is it just the matchup? Or are you coming from sickness? The list can go on and on. But where is the worriedness coming from? That performance anxiety, the stress. And then from there, we look at the ways to either find that happy place, Happy Gilmore, or improve the confidence with the pregame routines, in-game resets. If you want to give me an example, we could probably dive into it a little deeper. And I could give examples for that one instead of just saying the list.
Okay, gotcha. So I work with some volleyball players, and they have tryouts. They had tryouts recently for club teams. And if you know anything about club volleyball, which I'm slowly learning what that culture is like, there's a lot of pressure. And with that comes that performance anxiety of, oh, what if the coach doesn't think I'm good enough to play?
Yep.
That would be my example.
Yep. And so I worked with a volleyball girl last year trying out for the club teams, and it was a more competitive one, and so more kids were trying out for it, so I had some worries behind it. But we walked through it, and we look at, okay, what are you doing before the game or before the tryouts to prep yourself? What are all the actions that you've done for it? Not just even just for volleyball, but for your sleep. Are you eating before it? Are you gonna do all the side things? Then when we're actually there, we said, okay, there's 50 of you trying out for the 10-person team or whatever. How are you separating yourself from this? This was for her circumstance, right? You're pretty good at volleyball. So what are the spots that you were the best at? Because she got moved around the last season. And then what are the other things that you can do to separate yourself? And for her, it was talking. It was not freaking out, because she was pretty good at controlling that. So we magnified those aspects of whatever spot you get put in, you're going to be able to do pretty good at it. And you're going to be able to communicate and not freak out, where some of the other girls are going to get in their head, they're going to mess up a little bit. But we're just going to focus on these 3 places, make them the best you can be, and not even think about the other ones.